Belichick's college debut, 6-time Pro Bowl coach, Hall of Fame coach. He's a lacrosse guy. Be a bunch of stars there tonight. You got Michael Jordan, Mia Hamm. I mean, all these people that are, that were awesome athletes. They're all going to the game. Everybody's gonna be watching this game tonight. So I have no idea how good UNC is going to be, and I have no Texas Christian. They always have a good team. They play on the road well, so should be interesting. But in any event, that's what's going on. Hey, here's my word of the day for September 1st, 2025. And that word is earnest. Yeah, earnest. And man, I love that word. Business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing. If you're earnest, you've earned that and then some, and you wear it proudly. That's basically the easiest way I could describe it. But it's such a good word to have in your characteristic. And if you're on the athletic field, you're on the basketball court. You've done suicides, you've worked out, you've worked on your free throws, your 3-point shot, your defense. I mean, everything, keeping your body in shape. You're earnest. You're very, very passionate about getting things done and crossing the finish line and so forth. And it's so important in athletics. And I can't even, I just look at, being an athlete these days, it's not just the skill of scoring goals, it's everything. There's so much that goes into it. And if you have earnest, like yesterday I was talking about devotion. If you're earnest with your athletic career, man, as you grow older, hey, you get in a rec, you get into middle school, junior high, college, and then maybe you get to the pros. You make it to AAA, AA ball, and then you get the call up. If not, you got the old man's, the beer league waiting for you. So, in any event, earnest, very, very important in athletics. Same thing in business. Business is just like sports. It's competitive. So you got to be earnest. You got to know everything about your company. I don't care if you're the account executive or if you're the CEO of the company. You have to know everything, how things go on. The more you know, the better off you are. And the way you do that is you find out, you work your ass, and you're earnest. All right? Can't say it simpler enough. Crucial to your success in business. Relationships. Earnest. I'm telling you, people want to hang with people who have earnest, inside them. It's listen. You got to communicate. You got to be flexible. You got to be negotiable. You can't make mountains out of molehills. You got to keep it simple. You got to be able to communicate in the least amount of words and the least amount of time, so a third grader could understand you. All right, and stick a sock in your mouth when you're going to say something you're going to regret, and listen with your ears. That's why you have them. And but there are gonna be potholes and bollards and speed bumps that you're gonna have to hit. It's your responsibility to make a positive out of a negative. And the way you do is by being earnest. All right, to yourself, to your relationship, to the person that you're with. And it's such not personal. It's just people that you communicate with day in and day out. You got to be earnest with them, as well, because they can offer you something. Anybody I talk to, I communicate to so many people every day. I always try to pick something up that they can offer me. Man, I never, ABL, always be learning. But be earnest while you do it, and you're going to be that much better. All right? And, your body, you got to be earnest with that. Listen, it kicks tail for you all day. 7 days a week, 365, 24 hours a day. All it asks is for 6 to 8 hours of rest. That's all you have to give it. So this year was my year to learn how to sleep better at 62 years old. But it's been awesome. I get about 6.5 hours of just solid sleep. Man, it is awesome. So my body wakes up, I'm not groggy, man, and it's like a thoroughbred. It'll perform for you as long as you're breathing. All right? And, all you have to do is maintain it. Give it the rest, get, ice the bumps and bruises, and, feed it well, give it its rest. You're golden. All right? So, if there's anything else you want to be earnest with that you do in a 24-hour day besides business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, eat, whatever, be earnest with that too. You're just doing yourself a favor. You're helping yourself. So listen, that's from the heart. Take it to the bank. Put it up in your knowledge vault. Use it for whenever you need it. And if you work on being earnest every day, every week, every month for the remainder of the year, you'll have 120 days. No better time than the present to start. Write a paragraph. Download the diary app right here on your phone. or keep a running email or a notepad, but better to be on the diary. And just write a paragraph on how you worked on being in earnest day in and day out. Don't miss a day. Don't quit. You do it for 2 weeks and quit, don't waste your time because you can't get it back. Watch this. Here's the second. Oh, can't get it back. So don't do it here. You should. I'm in the last part of my life. It's the last quarter probably. Hey, I'm only doing things that benefit me. Call me greedy, call me whatever, but that's what I'm doing. If it's not going to benefit me, I ain't doing it. Neither should you. Doesn't matter when you are. You should always do things that are only be constructive and positive for you. So that's my word, Earnest, for September 1st, 2025. On my way to drop my truck off to get some new tires, some new treads, some new sneaks, and it's going to run great. So listen, have a great rest of your Labor Day evening. Enjoy the game. Have a great dinner. Smile. Have fun with your family, friends, pet, spouse, husband, wife, kids. Laugh. Get ready for an awesome first week of September. So I appreciate you all out there. Be safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Take action. Earnest.